My name's Quinlan. Welcome to Melbourne Musos Live. Oh, there it is. All right, what I'm doing today, getting towards the end of 2025, is something that I do. I connect all my shows a little bit and getting all that done. There you go. No. Anyway, so what I'm doing today is I'm flamming them. Who remembers the silence of the flam? Clarice. Oh, scared half my audience. Okay. And the other thing that I do is little things like split rudiments and then other things. Last week's show was about outrageous accents, you silly king. So what I'm going to do today is talk about a couple of things. I'm not exactly revising. I'm actually putting them together to create something a little bit new, I hope. And what I've done today is I've put together the some African patches, you see. And then what I'm doing then is I'm putting down, I'll talk about different things too, and the triggers. I'm wondering if you guys and gals out there have your wonderful electronic kit at home, set up, ready to go, but you only really use your main patches, right? Drum kit 1, heavy metal kit 3, all that. Go to something like patch number 21, and next thing you get gong sounds. All these different sounds. That's what I try and do with the triggers here. Dear old Doris is a bit of a hybrid because she is a big-ass drum kit, of course, with the extras on the side for purposes, but various purposes. But what it is the triggers were a revelation about 16 years ago when it was made official that there were more electronic drum kits being used than acoustic, or being sold than acoustic drum kits, because built-up living, it's a dangerous place for lovely drums like Doris people. Well, she's a lovely lady to me. Anyway, so getting right along. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go a little bit on the African side with some of the rhythms. But I'm going to incorporate some of the things that I've talked about over the last weeks, you see. Now, the first thing that I'd like to talk about is show 990, I think it is, the overlap. And one of the things that I like to bring up is when we're dealing with flams, the flam. If we're doing this, like that, then I flam. On one surface, flam, 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 flam. Put them on different surfaces. I could do this. That's just a single stroke roll, you see. See? Otherwise it'd just be that. Right, left, right, left, right, left. Nothing wrong with that. It's just plain. Up, 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 up. Flam. And what I've done is things like flam accents, triplets, or in 6/8 if you like. So if I'm doing things like that, and I've got, say I go here, what am I doing? See? Oh! Oh, there we go. Get it?
Got it. Good.
Have I done that one to death yet? Now, what happens then is I'm revisiting things, but with something, a little bit of a tilt on it, I suppose. Now, I've called it split rudiments. I've got the overlap. You flam it and you get a different sticking pattern. This is equivalent to something around about a grade 3 piano, where you'll be asked to do two-handed rhythms, you see, where African rhythms reign supreme. Djembe 1, djembe 2, 3, 4, 5, cowbell, all these different things. And then what starts to happen is that you're getting this wonderful, thick sound, but they're all kind of connected. And then what happens is style, you see, sounds equals style. So if I put on the snares and if I just take out the patches just for a second, well, of course, it's military. It's like the Edinburgh tattoo and things like that. Do you see? The tattoo. What do you call a beautiful lady on a banjo player's arm? A tattoo! For all you banjo players out there, I miss my banjo jokes. I used to be in a cartoon band as a banjo player. He was incredible. I always remember the day he broke a string. I always asked him, it wasn't the one that was in tune, was it? Oh, long time ago now, pre-COVID. Oh, so what you've got is I've just gone all a little bit tattooish. Edinburgh, the Edinburgh tattoo. Now I'm going back to Africa. Flam accent. And you've got four things happening. You've got two drums and you've got two triggers, you see. And it's a split rudiment, you see. So when you're playing it on just one drum, when you're playing it on two surfaces, I'll go to the right cymbal for this. Actually, I'll do this. That's just a humble flam accent. All of a sudden you've got a bell, you've got a low djembe perhaps, and next thing you know you're off. You're doing lots of two-handed rhythms, of which there are plenty. There's two ways to do it. You can actually get a bona fide African rhythm like an akon-kon or an akiwawa or a jolet or something like this. Or you just take what I'm doing here and taking a, much loved snare drum rudiments and splitting them, you see. That's what it is. Now I'm revising, but with a twist, I hope. There you go. Now, one of the things that you want to be able to do is think about the sound that equals the style. You see, I've just done this. I'm going to stick with the flam accent. Okay, there you go. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There you go, take it off. And then all of a sudden, even do it with a mallet if you like. It's almost on the way of a 6/8 style, rhythm. If I put in, say, a bass drum such as something like that, all of a sudden it's getting close, but not quite, to a bembe pattern from Africa, you see. Sort of. There you go. So what I'm doing is that, you see. But if I sort of went down the track of... what have I got? That's almost starting to sound a little bit more on the South American side, you see. That kind of stuff there, you see. So what happens then is that you might want to put an ostinato to it. Hello, my name is Ostinato.
Oh, behave. Yeah. Yeah, baby. Yeah.
Oh dear, where's this going? You can put in what I loosely call a Latin bass drum. So we are sort of heading to South America a little bit, but it's like that. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, do 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 dun 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 dun. Get it? Cool. There you go. So what happens is you've got that. You see, it's a Latin bass drum. Then you put all the aforementioned splittage onto your toms. You see, so you can get lots of different things. Huh? Now, just to be clear with this, I might just go over to this just a little bit. If I just stick to this Latin bass drum. Slamming, double stroking. Now what I'm doing now is essentially taking what I'm doing here. I've got a single stroke roll as the bass layer. I can slam, double stroke. Doing the same stuff. You see? There it is. I could go over to here. Now, with the ostinato, what you can also do is halve it, you see. I loosely call this, I used to call it a reggae bass drum because I used to use it all the time when I was playing all the Zappa stuff. When he went all reggae, oh, it's Zappa Dan. Okay, 4th of December. Okay, I'm taping this at the end of November. But the 4th of December, next week, is Zappa Dan when he went to the Great Gig in the Sky. And then the 21st of December is his birthday. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3. I'll slow it down again. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3. I just take out the end 1, you see. So. So it goes, I'll take the snares out now. Go. There you go. One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then the little, like that, I could make it a. I sometimes call it a Celtic bass drum. It's this kind of thing that you'd hear with the bowrong. Dunk, 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 dunk. Get it? One of the things that can happen when you're doing little rhythms like that is cross rhythms, you see. And then with this, you can say, I'll go to the hi-hat for this, and you've got the kind of a 6/8, 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 to 1, and I'm counting it like triplets actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 to up 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 up. MICKEYMOUSE triplets. 1 and a 2 and a 3. a play in the wind. Now, imagine if I turn that into semi-quavers. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a back to it. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a. There's your 3s. There's your 4s. Now, as I said, I'm flamming them. Okay, the silence of the flams, as always. Oldie but goodie. Splitting rudiments, so you take that. They start out marching. Then you put a ostinato to it, and that's one of the things that you can do. Now, talking about flams and all that, one of the things that I sometimes bring up when I'm talking about flams is that there are a couple of different types. You see it on any kind of music notation program. The little grace note, the little baby note before the flam. Last week I was doing accents, so it's like 9s and 3s, or it could be 2 and 6 or 1 and 3. That's what I was talking about last episode. Now, if I do it in a flamming kind of way, what you've got is, again, the 9 and the 3. Let them drop, and you get the little baby note coming in just before. We call that a grace note. Take out the triggers again. There it is there. Now, for those of you who might have some music notation, did you notice that the grace note, there's 2 types. There's the grace note where you've got a little baby note, okay, by itself. Then you've got another one where it's a little grace note with a little slash through it, you see. Now I have to do my best Italian accent, so I'll get my hands ready. Appoggiatura. That is, I was first taught an appoggiatura as an African flam back in the day, big and wide. The easiest way to describe it is to just say the name of a song, We Will Rock You. Big and wide. Great band from the 70s, Ostinatos. Who remembers them? I went and saw them in Festival Hall in around about 1975 or so. They were fantastic. Oh, Ostinatos. Funnily enough, they had the same album artwork as Yes, Roger Dean. Beautiful artwork. But they were fantastic. They were funny. They were brilliant. Oh, but African flams. When we start talking about more rudimental and military-like, that's an acciatura. I used to call it when you try and pronounce it, it's like aki akatura, aki like that, but it's acciatura, and that's close, like that. So when you're dealing with an appoggiatura, there's your main note there, and the little baby grace note is a little bit of a distance, right? And the little grace note does not have a slash to it, you see. Yes, money penny. And then what happens is an acciatura, it's a little bit closer, like that, and it does have the slash. Now a grace note does not have a written value, you see, so you don't add it to 4/4 or anything like that. But there is a distinct difference. The third one we all do, it's called a flat flam. No good on one drum, it sounds like it's phasing. Oh, the technical term for that is shithouse. So what it is you go between 2 drums and it works a lot better. So what you've got there is quite a few little tidbits of information, and I'm hoping you're getting something out of it. I go over, I'm just looking at my little bullet points here. Flam, the silence of the flams. I've done that plenty of times. Split rudiments. I was basically using a flam accent there most of the time. Here. And that's what goes on there. And then what happens is ostinatos. I've done plenty of shows on ostinatos. And I've done a couple of them. I sort of started with what I loosely call the Latin bass drum. It's often known as the samba bass drum. Halve it. And with that, I'm actually using the rim shots and all that, but I'm making it sound a little bit on the South American side rather than the African side. So sounds equal style, you see, because I could be doing it like, or whatever it might be, and it's a lot more, you know, from the other continent. Then whatever it is. We got. I'm recapping. Get it? Good. There it is. So lots of different things. Now, when you're talking about sounds equals style and everything else, you could go back to the get a bit jazzy. Something that, I don't know, it's reminiscent of Trilok Go 2, although I have to be sitting on the ground. He's a wonderful drummer. Nice guy, I had dinner with him once when he came out. There it is there. That's why I have these piccolos on the left-hand side to get things like that happening. I've got to sort of look that way. So one eye's there and the other eye's there. All right, so. Something like that, you see? All the possibilities. Woof! There you go. Then, have I gone through everything? I'm looking at my bullet points here. Ostinatos, sounds create style, split rudiments, flam-am. I have. My name, Quinlan. Melbourne Musos is the name. African rhythm, kind of, is the game. In a very loose way. Hope you enjoyed it. And now for a nice glass of